Hey guys, it's me, the Haunted Wolf 12 here, and today we're going to be starting a new review series on my channel over props and other Halloween decorations called Werewolf Reviews. So, I'm excited to finally start doing these because I've been getting requests to do reviews. I just haven't really had the time to do it or the energy, but I thought I'd finally give it a try today. So, to start out with, for Werewolf Review number 1, we have the Techie Toys. Well, they're now Techie Design, but I still call them Techie Toys, but it's the Sitting Scarecrow. And as you can see by the face paint, the way they painted the eyes, it is the original 2016 model, which is my favorite model of all of the ones they've made so far in production because it always looks the best. The newer ones, the paint is really sloppily painted on them, and it just doesn't look very good in my opinion. And I'm sure a lot of you will agree with me when I say that too. Yeah. Besides that, there's not too many differences. Besides, I think the straw is a little bit different on the 2016 Model 2 compared to others. Like, it's more of like a paper kind of material, while the other ones have like harvester kind of straw. But yeah. So anyways, I will be judging Sitting Scarecrow on 5 categories: price, durability, detail, animation, and scare factor. But before that, I'd like to show you the box, just in case you haven't seen it before. So here's the box. It is a little bit damaged because the previous owner did not disassemble it right. They just kind of shoved it back in the box. That's why it's kind of dented. But yeah. So there's the box. Anyway, like I said, I'll get to the categories. So, start out with, we have price. In 2016, Sitting Scarecrow retailed for $159.99. Oh, sorry, that's $149.99. And then they raised his price to $159.99 in 2018, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below, but I'm pretty sure that's when it rose. And then this year they dropped it to $100, which $100 is a very good price for him in my opinion, because it is a full-sized character with definitely a creative animation that will definitely scare a lot of people. And for only $100, I really think that it is a big bang for your buck. But $150, it was a decent price. I personally think he could have originally been cheaper, like $120, but I can definitely understand why he would have been priced at $150 because he's a large character. Like if he was actually standing, he'd probably be about 5'8", so about the size of an average man. But anyway, $150, decent price. 160, a little much. $100, that's a good price. So for price, I'm going to give him a full star. So, next we have durability. And although a lot of people say Techie Toys is a very faulty prop company, from 2016 and up, they've been doing very well with their durability. It's a lot better than the way their older products were made, because their older products would often have wires pulling off and gears that would often break and the teeth would chip off. But I haven't seen many problems with Sitting Scarecrows at all, and mine is very good. The shoes are a decent plastic. They're like a blow molded plastic, so you can push them in, but they're not like super soft where like you can crush them. The pants are a basic prop fabric, so that's fine. The straw is like paper, I think, but it's like just colored to look like hay. The bowl, plastic. It's a little cheap, but I've seen worse candy bowls. And like the newer Jemmy candy bowls, those are awful. Don't get me started on modern Jemmy, but anyway, back to the shirt and the clothing. The shirt is the same material as the pants, basically. Same, the hay on the arms and the neck are the same. And then for the head, he has a burlap mask covering his face, and his face is actually Resurrection Mary's face, but it's just a clear head mold. Yeah. And then he's got his classic Scarecrow piney hat that is posable because it has a wire in here so you can adjust it however you want. So, and his mechanism is actually really good too. It's not terribly loud, so that's good, and it resets pretty quickly, so that's a plus too. So for durability, I will give Sitting Scarecrow another full star. For detail, we have now, obviously he's just a Scarecrow, so he's not going to have a ton of detail because he is, after all, just a Scarecrow. But I do appreciate the little details they put into it, like the stitching on his hat, or the rope tied around his neck, and the paint drips coming from his eyes. I really like those details. Rest of him is just basic clothing. So, but what do you expect for a Scarecrow? You know, they're not supposed to be extremely detailed because that's just, Scarecrows are meant to look like they're just thrown together out of like old clothes and stuff. So, I think he looks like a genuine Scarecrow, and a lot of people probably wouldn't think he'd do anything. So, for detail, I will give him another full star. Now we have animation. Now, although he only has one movement, I think his one movement is a very great one. It was very unique when it first came out. Obviously, it's not anymore because, you know, they had the whole Sitting Scare line with the clown and the witch. And then they started making, like, Rusty and Smiling Jack Reader. But, he was a unique prop when he first came out. And I think it was a really neat idea because a lot of people used to, before animatronics, they'd dress up in Halloween costumes and sit out on their porch and pretend like they're a dummy, and then they would jump when someone reaches in the candy bowl. Now, I think it's cool because you don't even have to do the effort, put in the effort anymore to do it. You could just buy one of these and it'll scare the kids for you. I think that's a really cool concept, and I'm glad we got something like this. It's just really cool, and it does scare a lot of people. It even scared my aunt when I showed her. She wanted me to turn it on, and she got really freaked out by it. Almost everyone I've shown it to gets really freaked out by it. So, for the animation, I will give it another full star because it is a very great animation. And kind of associated with animation for the final category, we have scare factor. And as I was just talking about, it is a very scary prop for people who are not suspecting it. Now, obviously, there will be some people suspecting it because they've seen it before, you know, like other haunters or people who have been to Spirit Halloween in the past, or other retailers that have it now, like Menards. But for people who haven't, it definitely is pretty scary because they're not expecting to reach in the candy bowl and have him pop up. So that would be kind of freaky for them. And I really want to see the kids' reactions on Halloween night, or when I open the haunt at least, because I'm probably going to put them out when I open the haunt. But anyway, for scare factor, I will give him another full star. So Sitting Scarecrow has received 5 full stars. He is a very good prop, and I highly recommend him. If you see him, especially the 2016 model, if you can find it for like $150 or less, I really recommend you get it. He is a very good, durable prop, and he is perfect for scaring trick-or-treaters. So, yeah. And now, as I forgot to show you guys during the animation section, I will now give a short demo of him. He's on step pad right now, so let me get him plugged in and I will show you. I will show him one more time since I didn't really get his full animation in the picture. So, yeah, here. So there we have it. This has been the first ever Werewolf review on the Sitting Scarecrow animatronic from Spirit Halloween in 2016. I sincerely hope you guys enjoyed this video, And let me know if you want me to make more reviews on my other props, such as Cornstalker Harvester and many others. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.